I am somebody. Welcome to our 60 minutes flow of yoga. Power yoga, also called power yoga or Baptiste yoga, power flow, wake you up yoga. Our theme this morning is called I am somebody. So let's come into child's pose. Spread your knees wide, bring your feet together, sit on your heels, and then drop your head, your chin, bring your chin to the mat. Take a deep breath in and integrate. Come here, be here. Somebody, be in your body, pay attention to your body. Integrate, spreading your knees wide. Bring your shoulders into their socket, lift the elbows, and stretch the hands forward. Ujjayi. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Breathing in and out. And come to all fours. Bring your hands to the edge of your mat and your hips to the sky. We'll do pupper stretch. Bring your chest towards the mat, hips is up, and lift the tips of the fingers for a deep stretch, shoulder, arm, chest. Breathing in. And then come to sit on your heels. Cross your legs, bring your feet forward. Bring your feet forward. We'll do butterfly pose. Feet together, clasp your hands. Catch the edge of your feet. The toes of your feet. Knees are wide. And then butterfly your knees up and down. Shoulders back. Spine is straight, looking forward, and come as high and low as you can, spreading the wings of the butterfly, and as fast as you can. Breathing in, shoulder blades together. Focusing one spot that doesn't move. I am somebody. Somebody. Ujjayi. Shoulder blades together, breathing in. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Controlling the breath, pulling the belly into the spine. Breathing in and breathing out. And letting it go. And take your right foot. Bring it to the edge of your left elbow. We're going to rock the baby. And bring your right knee to the left edge of the inside of the elbow. And pull your knee to your chest. And rocking your foot side to side. Leg side to side. Spine is straight. Your gaze is forward. And you're rocking side to side. Hip openers. Waking up the spine. Breathing in. Pull the chest in. Knee in. Shoulder blades together. And release. Do the other foot, the other leg. Rock the baby. And if you can't clasp your hand, you can always reach for the shin as an option. Breathing in, breathing out. And release. Come to all fours and into downward facing dog. Spread your legs to the edge of the mat and hands to the top of the mat for a long downward facing dog. And then walk your hands to your feet for ragdoll top of the mat. You can reach for the elbows. I am somebody. Go to the big, like lift your heels just a bit. You bring your hips forward so that your heels are almost not touching. And then from this position, press your heels down, not moving the hips, let the head drop. Bend the knees just a bit, bring your chest to the knees, and then straighten out the legs. Walk your hands to the top of the mat. Downward facing dog. Lift the heels up. And then walk your feet to your hands. Ragdoll top of the mat. Reach for the elbows. And again, let's set it up. Go towards the edge of your feet, ball of your feet. Lifting the heels just a bit so your knees are perfectly aligned here with your ankles. And then push the heel down. Bring your chest to the mat, bend your knee, not to the mat, to the knees, bend your knees. And then from this position, straighten the legs. Should feel this in the hamstrings. Letting everything go. And then slowly rise up all the way up to mountain pose or samasthiti. And we'll start the class with 3 ohms. Hands to heart center. Take an inhale to Om. Inhale. Inhale, hands to the sky, look up. Bring your palms towards the sky. And then take your right hand, hook your left wrist, bring your feet together. Pull towards the right side. Your hip is pulling towards the left. Look up underneath your left armpit. Easy stretch. And the other side. Hands to the sky. And fold forward. Halfway lift. Lengthen the back, the spine. Lift the 10 toes. Bring your chin to the back of the neck. Micro bend your knees and then pull your belly button into the spine. And fold forward, hands to the mat. Bring your left foot back, knee to the mat, right foot back, knee to the mat, and plank. Low plank, elbows to the side ribs. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, exhale. Bring your heels up. And then slowly walk your feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold all the way up to extended mountain. Breathe in. Palms to the sky. Long breath in. Shoulder blades together. And fold forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Plank pose. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Bring your shoulder blades together. Look up. Push the hips forward. And downward facing dog. Bend the knees, do a hover, look forward, take aim, and float. Halfway lift. Forward fold. All the way up to standing pose, hands to the sky. Extend your arms for extended mountain and fold forward. Halfway lift and chaturanga dandasana. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, breathe out. Shoulder blades together. Bend your knees, take aim, and float. Halfway lift. Forward fold, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sitting deep into the chair. Your knees on top of the ankles, sit deep. Breathing in. Bring your knees back and sit down into the chair. I am somebody. Awakening to the fact that you are somebody, that you have impact on life, you create energy in life, in everything you do, in the people you meet, in the things you create. In this pose, you're awakening to this energy that you are somebody. Creating this positive flow of energy right here in this pose. Feeling the warmth of the energy being created. You're powerful in that energy and fold forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior one to the right. Hands to the sky. Breathe in. Look up. And hands to the mat. Plank pose. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Warrior one to the left. Hands to the sky. Breathe in. And hands to the mat. Exhale. Plank pose. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathing in. Bend the knees, take aim, and float forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Bend the knees. Sit in the chair. Lift the 10 toes. Spread the 10 toes. Sit deep into the chair. Awakening to this pose, this energy. And you're the creation of this energy. You created this. You're creating this warmth, this awakening. And if you think of energy as something that propagates, that affects other people, like a smile, a positive energy, you have impact. And in this impact, you affect things, you change things. You are somebody. Bring your knees back and fold forward. Halfway lift, forward fold, plank pose. In plank pose, spread your fingers wide. Go forward, then your knees, your elbows. Upward facing dog. downward facing dog. Warrior one to the right. Flatten that left foot. Hands to the sky. Maybe bring your hands to your hips. Bring your hips forward. Left hip forward. Bring your hips down. Knee on top of the ankle. And then push on that left pinky toe side of the foot. You can lift the toes and hands to the sky. Warrior one. Shoulder blades together. And feel the heat here awakening. The presence of who you are is in the awakening of the body, awakening and sharpening of the mind, taking control of the body and the mind, hands to the mat, plank pose, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Warrior one to the left, hands to the sky. Maybe bring your hands to your hips. And push down on the right pinky side of your foot. Yeah, pinky toe side of the foot. And then bring your hips forward and down, bending that left knee. And now you're controlling, hands to the sky, you're controlling the awakening of the body. You're controlling your energy of the body. To be somebody, you have to awaken yourself up to the fact that you are in control of the mind, the body, and the impact you have on other people. Shoulder blades together, look up. Hands to the mat, plank pose. Low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Breathing in, lift the heels up. Bring the heels towards the mat. Right leg, right leg up. Open the right knee. Lift the heel and then take your right foot, bring it to the right hand for crescent lunge on the right. Right hand's to the sky. Bring in some vitality in your life. Bring your hips down and lift the left knee. Push the foot forward, the right knee forward, so that your heel, your left heel, is on top of the toes. Hands to the sky, hands to heart center, twist to the right. Open up the chest, maybe open up the arms. And in this pose, vitality, you're making some movement, you're changing your life. You are somebody in this movement. Hands to the sky. Bring it in, open the chest, and open to warrior two. Hips down, shoulder blades together. You're in control. Extended side angle, right elbow, right knee, left hand up. Open the chest and go for the bind. Full bind, half bind. Yogi's choice. Find vitality. Open up the chest, breathing in. Hands to the mat, plank pose. Low plank, upward facing down, downward facing down. Left leg to the sky, open the knee. And crescent lunge on the left. When you take control of your body, your movements, bring your hips down, set control, bring your knee up on the right hand side, push forward, open the chest, shoulder blades together. If you stop the drift, when you take control of your body and your mind, you stop the drift. Hands to heart center. twist to the left. We are somebody when we stop the drift, when we take control of our moods, if you want. Spread the arms wide, breathing in. And crescent lunge. Warrior two. We become conscious that we are here. Stopping the drift. We are in complete control of the mood, the energy. We choose to be here. In this warrior two. Extended side angle. And go for the bind, half bind. Half bind looks like this. Or can look like this. How full bind can look like this. Breathing in, breathing out. Hands to the mat, plank pose. Low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Breathing in, take a long downward facing dog. Shoulder blades together, heels up. And then bring your heels to the mat. Find it interesting that sometimes I wake up and things aren't going good. Everything is not going my way. But as soon as I take control of my body, do some exercise, start your journal, and I take control of my mind by observing my thoughts, I become somebody. I've stopped the drift, drifting along. Right leg to the sky, open the knee, lift the left heel up, stack the hips together, and then flip your dog. Drop that right foot to the left, hips to the sky, stopping the drift. Because when you stop the drift, you're in control of what energy you create. So many people are drifting along, not controlling their drift. Plank pose. And come to the right side of your feet. Left hand up. Left foot up. Open the chest. Stopping the drift. Being conscious that you've been down this path before. Taking control of it, again, creating some energy. Plank pose. Low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Breathing in, lift the heels. Bring your heels down. Left foot to the sky, open the left knee. Stack the hips. Lift the heel. Taking control of your body. Flip dog. Drop that left foot to the right side. Hips up. Look back. Sorry, look forward. Well, maybe you're looking in between your legs. I don't know how bendy you are. Some people can. And side plank to the left. Yogigo. Right hand up, right foot up. Stopping the drift. You become somebody. How do you stop the drift? Well, through exactly what we're doing here. You're taking control of your body. Plank pose. Low plank, upward facing dog. Breathe in. Shoulder blades together. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Ujjayi, breathing in. Bend your knees, flow forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Uttanasana, chair pose. By doing the things that you don't want to do. Nobody wants to wake up. Who wants to wake up in the morning and do exercises, right? It's hard. Who wants to do the hard things? This is how you become somebody. You become yourself. Hands to heart center, twist to the right. Open the arms. You become who you are by controlling the drift. In the drift, you become who you were. You stay who you were. Hands to the sky. Twist to the left. Open the arms. And fold forward. Separate your feet hip width apart. Bring your peace finger to your big toe and fold. Staying in this vitality sequence. Release the big toes, separate your feet hip width apart, come all the way down to Malasana Squat. Hands to heart center. Open your knees. Open your heart. Open everything. Ujjayi. Open your mind. Your mind to the creation of energy. In the creation of this energy that you are right now. Hands to the mat, crow pose. Yogi go. Feet together. Bring your knees to your tricep. And lift one foot and then the other foot. For crow. Ujjayi, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and out. Low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Exhale. Ujjayi, shoulder blades together, breathing in. Bend the knees and take aim and float forward. Halfway lift, forward fold, all the way up. Extend mountain hands to your heart center. Let's do dancer on the right. Right elbow, right hip, right palm facing up, left hand to the sky. Bend the right foot, reach for the inside of that right foot with your hand and kick. In this sequence of equanimity, of balance, let's create some space here. Staying uncomfortable, kick the knee up and go to the edge. Go to the edge of this pose. Go to the edge of your life. Go to the edge of the energy to be somebody. Expand and samastitihi. Expand and express. Dancer on the left. Right hand up. Left elbow, left hip. Palms facing up. Bend the left knee. Reach for the inside of that left foot. And dancer, yogi go. And express your dancer. Go to the edge, creating some space in your chest, in your knee, your hips, and go to the edge of this pose. Find the flow, find the somebody, find the expression of you. Go, push up, expand out, kick up, samastitihi. Dancer on the right, yogi go. In the expression of this pose, go to the edge of this pose. Kick up, express up, come in, express, king in, shoulder blades together, knee up. Best expression of this pose, samastitihi. Dancer on the left, yogi go. Finding somebody that's hitting in your body, that's hiding, that's been drifting along. Express from your core out, breathing in from the center line and pull, push down to push up. Push down on your feet to kick up and up, and up, samastitihi. Hands by your side. Shake that off. Standing leg raise on the right. Hands to your hips. Bring your right knee to your chest. Reach for the inside of your big toe with your peace fingers. Straighten out the right leg. Right leg to the right, gaze to the left. Express out. Right leg forward. And samastitihi. Hands to your hips. Right, left knee to your chest. Reach for the inside of the big toe with your peace finger. Straighten out the left leg. Bring it to the left. Gaze to the right. Express out. Push down to express out. Out of your body, out of the energy. Right leg forward, left leg forward, and samastitihi. Tree pose. Hands to your hips. Ball of your right foot, open the knee. Bring your foot to the inside of that left thigh. Express your tree. Look up, shoulder blades together, and samastitihi. Tree on the other side, go on the ball of your left foot, open the left knee, bring your foot to the desired position, hands to heart center, and express your tree. Maybe you bind your hand and flip your palms towards the sky. Samastitihi. Hands to your hips. Come to the top of the mat. Take a giant step back with your right foot. Your right foot's at 45 degrees. Extend your arms out. Go a little wider. And triangle pose. Left hand, left shin, or to a block, or to your mat, tenting your fingers maybe. Look up. Grounding down. Grounding down on who you are, what you do, what you love. Coming back into your way of being with consciousness, though, with awareness. Push the hips forward. Bring your right hand to the mat. Go on the ball of your right foot and then bring your right knee down. And we'll do half split. So bring your left toes towards your nose, or you can go all the way down to full split, wherever you're comfortable. Finding that comfortable, uncomfortable space, but you're aware and conscious of the body. You're aware and conscious and in control. You are somebody. You're taking control of your body right here and the mind, not falling into the resistance of the mind, but leaning into the resistance of the body. Going forward, you're in control. You're creating this openness. Bring your hands to the side. Come up on your right foot, and we'll do a side facing forward fold. So legs wide, hands to the mat, and fold. Maybe your elbows to the mat. Breathing in. Lifting the 10 toes. Ujjayi. Hands to your hips. Take your right foot, push it down towards the back side of the mat. Open your legs wide, extend your arms. Triangle pose on the right, right hand, right shin, to a block or to the mat. Breathing in, breathing out. Push your hips forward. Go to the expression here. Ujjayi. Left hand to the mat. Go on the ball of your left foot. Bring your left knee to the mat, and then straighten out your right leg for half split. Full head to knee. We'll go further towards that full split. Bring in your left leg back. Working towards the split, full split. One day, you're in control. You're somebody. It's the mastery of the body and the mastery of the mind in which you become somebody. It's the constant practice against the resistance, waking up, doing the job, and people will see you. You'll have impact. You're not drifting along. You're doing something, and people see it. Come on up, all 10 toes towards the side wall, and hands towards your back. Bind your hands in the back, and then fold forward, hands to the sky. So side facing forward fold, hands to the sky. Just keep doing, keep delivering, keep having this awareness, this flow of life. And come on up, all the way up. Bring your feet together, hands towards the sky, extended mountain, hands look up, palms towards the sky, and fold forward. Halfway lift, forward fold, plank pose. Breathing in, pull your belly into the spine. Look forward. Breathe in. Shoulder blades together. Let it go. Breathe in. Go forward towards the tip of your fingers. Straighten out the back. No lump at the back. Pull the belly into the spine. Straight line as much as you can. Come all the way down to the mat. Hands underneath your shoulders, feet flat. Lift the chest, baby cobra. Lift the hands, lift the feet. Lift everything up. Lift up. Lift up. Ujjayi, breathing, lift up. Lift up. Lift up. And release favorite cheek to the mat. Ujjayi, you can windshield wash your feet. Side to side to release the lower back. Baby cobra number 2. Hands underneath your shoulders, bring your hands wide to 45 degrees. Sorry, like a goalpost kind of thing. And then bring your hands up, your elbows up, your chest up, your feet up, bring everything up. Bring up, shoulder blades together, bring up, shoulders into their socket. Lift up, lift up, lift up. Best expression of this cobra pose. Lift up and release other cheek to the mat. Somebody. Ujjayi. Upward facing dog. And come to stand on your knees, camel pose. Knees hip width apart. Hands in your imaginary jean pocket. Push your hips forward. Look up and back. And even reach for the heels. Or camel. Best expression here. Igniting your life. Right here. This is where you ignite your life. In this pose, focusing on the what lights up your life, what gives you power, focusing on the people that give you life, igniting, hanging around them, so you can create fire, create energy, create somebody new. It's in the creation of somebody new. Not who you were yesterday, but somebody new from here. This possibility of going against the resistance and come to rest on your, sit on your heels and rest on your heels, I guess. Palms down on your thighs, shoulder blades together. Breathe in. Camel number 2, Yogi Go. You know the drill. But do we know how to ignite our life? Do we know where is the resistance of our lives? What has to be said? What has to be done that is in resistance with being somebody? Ujjayi, shoulder blades together. And sit on your heels. Ujjayi. Cross your feet and then come to line your back, feet in front. Do bridge pose. Bend your knees so you can touch your heels with your hands. And lift your head, your hips up. Bind your hands in the back, using your arms as a way to ignite this pose. Activate the glutes here, activate the quads. Push up. Shoulder blades together. Push up. And release. Bridge or wheel, yogi's choice. I'll guide you through wheel. So bridge or wheel, hips up. Bind your hands if you're in bridge. If you're in wheel, hands next to your ears. Go in the crown of your head and straighten out your arms. Igniting your life. Right here. Activate the glutes, lift the toes, press the big toe up to the floor. Press your shoulder blades together, lift up and up and up and release. One more like that. Yogiko. Press up. Activate the glutes. Press up. Ignite your life. Finding somebody, changing somebody, becoming the new you. Igniting. Going against the resistance. Press down on the big toe out. Lift up and release. Supta Baddha Konasana. Feet together, knees fall apart. Ujjayi, happy baby. So how is it that we find our somebody new? Well, I prefer starting from our strengths, which is the intention of this next sequence. Stability. Knees to the chest. Give yourself a squeeze here. We'll do abdominal twist. Bring your knees on top of your hips, hands behind your ears. Straighten out the right leg, shoulder to right shoulder, left knee, and then twist to the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, twisting like that. Building your strength, your stability, right? From your core, you express out. Or in other words, you find what you're good at, what your strengths are. And then from that, you find your expression of somebody, of who you can be from that core. And that expression changes every time you express something new. So grind down, come down to the core. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You work on what you're really good at. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring your shoulders up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slow it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knees to your chest. Rock yourself up 3 times. Double pigeon. Bend your left knee. Take your right ankle, bring it over your left knee, and fold. Folding forward. Flex your toes. And your arm variation is good. And expressing from your core, you'll find an opening for somebody. Keep in mind that somebody, this personality, this thing, isn't under your control. It's just an expression from who you are. It's an expression from your energy. Every time you do something, you express out, you become somebody. And you can change that. You have complete control. The thing is to find the opening. And usually the opening is in the resistance, what you don't want to do. Switch sides, right knee down, left ankle over right knee, and fold. Where is the resistance? Inside the resistance is a possibility for an expression from your strength. Inside the resistance, there's a possibility of something new, some new direction, something to stop the drift. Ujjayi. And release both legs, straighten out both legs, hands to the sky and fold. Forehead to your knee. Breathing in and breathing out. And so we'll do an inversion of choice. I'm going to guide you through shoulder stand. You can do headstand, handstand, waterfall. So go into shoulder stand or your inversion of choice, rejuvenation. And this is also part of being somebody. Give yourself some time to rest, some time to heal, to rebuild, rejuvenate your body, your mind, your soul. And if you're in shoulder stand, come into plow, feet to your tops of the head. If you're in headstand, you can come into child's pose. And then plow, dead man pose, knees to the ears. And come to rest on your back, knees to the right, gaze to the left, supine twist, supine twist. Thank you for joining me on this yoga retreat today. Like a stepping away. I'll leave you in Shavasana. This is the work right here. Observing the mind, stopping the drift. Knees to the left, gaze to the right. And after Shavasana, 26 breaths, I'll invite you to write in your journal, I am somebody. Looking towards the right. Bring your knees to your chest, give yourself a squeeze, squeeze everything, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Shavasana. By your side, palms facing up. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out. Be conscious of your breath. And as you step out of consciousness and go into your thought, come back to the breath. In the observation of the thought, you take control of the body, you take control of the mind. Ujjayi, somebody. I am somebody. Ujjayi.